World, it's your boy Double O, coming to you live from Phoenix. Actually, I'm in Tempe, Arizona tonight. It's my birthday. It's early in the morning. It's like 1 o'clock a.m. in Phoenix time. And I just want to do a quick video about my 4.5 decades here on the planet Earth. But really, I wanted to go through a few things really quickly and just kind of give you a brief overview of who I am, where I come from, my life. Thank God for being on the planet for another year. My mom, thank you very much, Mother, for life, for giving me life and for having me and taking care of me as a young child. I was born in 1967 to Donald Hopkins and Maud Lucille Gordon Hopkins. My father and mother were way different type people, and I'm thankful to have had both of them as parents. They have huge influences on my life. So that was the 60s. I was born in 1967 in a very segregated, very racist state of South Carolina. It hasn't changed much. It has changed a lot, but not much when it comes to the undertones of racism. But life goes on. We have to progress as a people. The old guard is dying out, and some of the younger people now are growing up and making differences there. In the 70s, many things happened to me. I was listening to motivational tapes as a young child. Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, a lot of Amway tapes. My mom and grandmother and grandparents were in the Amway. And my mom used to buy all these tapes, and they would just be sitting in the living room, and I would go in there and listen to motivational tapes all the time. And it was just something that connected with me in those motivational tapes, and it carried on until now, really. I lost my father in the 70s, which is a huge impact, had a huge impact on my life. And, something that I still deal with up until this day. It's something when you can't call your father or your mother and ask for advice or ask a question. You can't pick up the phone and do that no more once they're deceased. So just for everybody out there, if you have a mother or a father, call them up tonight, while you right when you finish watching this video. Tell them that you love them, that you appreciate it, and may God bless you, to be on the earth much longer. So that was the 70s. I started working in the 70s as well at my grandfather's gas station, pumping gas, doing little various tasks around, cleaning up and different things. So that gave me a good work ethic as a person, and that's carried on over the years. In the 80s, man, the 80s were very, it was crazy. I got into hip-hop. I was into music. I graduated from high school, moved from South Carolina to Texas to go to college, pledged Omega Psi Phi, joined the Nation of Islam, started a couple businesses. I did many things. Became a student leader at Prairie View A&M University. It was just huge. The 80s was great for me. I grew up in the 80s and did many things. And then graduated from college, and life took over. I graduated from college and went straight to being an entrepreneur. I didn't really get into any corporate jobs. I didn't have any guidance to get like internships or to work at the various places that my degree were geared towards. So when I graduated from college, I really didn't know what to do. I just was like, I'm going to move back to Dallas and live in Dallas and see what I can come up with. So at that time I started selling water filters. They came out, NSA water filters. I don't know if y'all remember those, but that was the first business that I got into, and I failed miserably at it. I don't remember selling one. I may have sold one or two of those things, but it was horrible. And I just kept going though. You know, I had a dry cleaners, paper distribution company, a fruit company, a security company. What else have I done? Man, paint company. I did a paint company when I came out here. Mr. X Electronics. I did electronics back then. I taught high school math. I had a garage where we repaired cars and different things. Mr. X Automotive, it was called. Man, I've done so many things. You know, I've had so many businesses and failed at so many businesses until, you know, the average person would have just gave up and gotten a job, which I did. I worked at several, you know, jobs. I did well in corporate America, but corporate America just has never been my forte. And so I've always been out striving to build my own companies. So in the 80s, you know, I did that. In the 90s, I graduated from college, as I said. Then I had babies, so I had my 4 oldest children in the 90s. Jabril, Delia, Sultan, and Tariq, I love you, from Dad. And then, you know, I did many other things in the 90s. And then Y2K came about. I went to the library, studied up on computers, became a computer engineer, and made lots of money, did a lot of things, you know, with computer engineering. And, you know, I built a system, or worked on a system on a team of men that actually built the city of Charlotte's infrastructure. Went from, you know, their old infrastructure pre-Y2K to Windows NT. I worked at Bank of America on the voice automated system as an engineer for them. You know, so I've done a lot of significant things. You know, I have trophies and plaques and all that stuff for those things, but, you know, those are just little trinkets. You know, so I did many things up until this point. I moved to Arizona in 2003 to start a business. I came here, was very successful at that business, but my main goal was starting my music company and producing an artist and managing artists and producing music and trying to break into the music industry. So that's something that I've been working on for 10 years straight without really making any money at all in music. You know, I made money in other things that I've done. I made some money, you know, in the industry, but, you know, that dream is being realized today, and through, you know, the various people that I work with, through various relationships that I built. You know, I'm working on that dream still, and it's becoming a reality. As many of you have seen the videos that I've helped produce, the music that I have up on the web, and I thank you all for your support, all of those who have listened, who have given me feedback. I really appreciate that. Another huge goal in my life is to be a motivational speaker and to help young entrepreneurs to overcome those obstacles and not make the mistakes that I made in the beginning, and to get their company set up right, to make sure that they get their paperwork set up right. You know, all of the little obstacles and the little areas of life that, you know, that cause you to fail. I want to try and help young people get over those things. So that was the 90s, 2000s. You know, I'm here, and I thank you all for listening to these audio tapes. Or I said audio tapes. You see, that's that going back and thinking, you know, to this video. And I want you to share this, if you will. Please share my video blog. Ask people to subscribe to my page. Share my videos. I will be dropping another video later today. It'll be 4 in the series of the 90-day series that I'm working on right now. And I hope that it inspires you. I hope that it helps you through your day. I hope that it it shines some sunshine on your life and makes you smile. I hope it makes you happy, and I hope it inspires you to continue to chase your goals, to continue to chase your dreams, and continue to reach out for those things that you want to achieve in your life. And please connect with me, leave me a comment, leave me, subscribe to my channel, connect me on Facebook. I'm on Twitter at dhopkins386. On Facebook it's G2G Entertainment. On Instagram it's G2G ENT So if you missed any of that, just stop the video, rewind it, go back and listen to those. But connect with me, let's talk. Thank you for sharing the first few hours of my birthday with me today. And I will see you soon, or you will see me soon. Leave me a note, leave me a comment. I love you sincerely, unconditionally. Thank you to all my friends and family throughout the world who have been a part of my life. I love you very much, and I appreciate and am grateful for all of you being in my life. Peace.